your forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, good evening to you. 6 o'clock hour, approaching that, and we are looking out at our roofing guy at First Mid-Bank camera in Charleston. The reason I'm showing you this camera is because on radar, if you pull that up, you may see a little bit of precipitation showing up, but I'm not really seeing anything there. But as I mentioned, on radar, there's a little bit of green showing up as the little system does track to our south. A lot of that not reaching the ground now. Could there be a sprinkle or two? It's possible, but most areas are going to be remaining dry and staying fairly mild compared to where we have been. It's still 40 in Effingham and in Springfield, 36 in Champaign. So as we go throughout the rest of tonight, not as cold, none of those 20s. As a matter of fact, we're barely going to dip just below the freezing mark by tomorrow morning. So when we come back, more the weekend. It's just around the corner. How does it shape up in the rest of the week's forecast as we step another week into December? We'll have it for you coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
It was not the wake-up they expected, where college students were met by firefighters early this morning. Plus, imagine living for months by a construction site as your home crumbles around you. That'll no longer be the reality for one woman.
And a simple act of kindness can brighten someone's day. How this cashier at this store helped a woman in need.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
Time I left, there was a bunch of smoke in the hallway.
It was a scary start to the day for some U of I students. A high-rise caught fire around 3 this morning. Good evening. I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. It happened on 4th Street in Champaign by John. Crews worked on putting out the fire for about 45 minutes.
Firefighters say it's a reminder to us all, have safety plans ready.
Absolutely. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting live outside the building right now. So, Courtney, do we know how much damage was done up there?
Well, Jennifer, we know that people living in 2 of the apartments in this building were displaced, but the fire actually started on the roof of this building. And fire crews say that it poses unique challenges for them whenever the fire is 14 floors up.
Then we look up to the roof and they see black smoke coming off the top of it.
Living on the 7th floor of this campus town high-rise, Callum Bream was jolted by a sound he's come to dread.
I was trying to go to bed at like 3 a.m. I just fallen asleep and the fire alarm went off.
Crews say the fire started on the roof above the 14th floor. Ernest Helfrich lives on the 13th.
I came down the stairs, the elevators, they wouldn't let us use, and I just rushed down.
2 apartments on the top floor are damaged.
When we get 14 stories in the air, of course, our ladder trucks don't reach that high. So one of the things we have to do is there's actually hose connections in the buildings for us to use.
Deputy Fire Marshal Randy Smith says it can be tough to fight fires so high up.
When we talk about fires such as this morning, we want to make sure we know every way out of the building, we can't always go out that same staircase we came in. So it's important to know the different staircases, the different ways to get in, and know that the elevator may not be available in case of an emergency.
Luckily, new technology can help out in the form of an intercom system.
Buildings like these have features that allow the firefighters to go in there and talk to the occupants of the building.
That means they can tell people inside to avoid a certain stairwell to make room for firefighters. Smith says these situations are a reminder that we should all have a plan before we ever hear an alarm. And if you do have a family or you have roommates living in the apartment with you or in your home, the best thing to do is designate a place outside where you can meet afterward if there is a fire so you don't lose track of anyone. You should also know where at least 2 exits are no matter what building you're in. For now, live in Champaign, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Courtney, thank you so much. Now, crews still don't know what started the fire. They're working on figuring that out right now. They also don't have an estimate of the damage yet. We reached out to the apartment complex, but no one wanted to comment.
No one was hurt after a mobile home caught fire in Danville after midnight. Happened at the Danville Mobile Home Park on Perrysville Ave. The person living there and their pet did make it out safely. The cause of that fire is under investigation. Firefighters in Decatur were able to keep a fire from spreading yesterday on North MLK Jr. Drive. Sparking wires started that fire. They hosed down the flames and ripped out smoking insulation.
We have an update on a church fire. Cleanup has started at the Mattoon Christian Church. Our media partners at the Journal-Gazette took these photos. Volunteers spent the day yesterday getting rid of all the debris. Several rooms were destroyed and the sanctuary was damaged. There was also smoke throughout the entire building. Now, Michael Callis is accused of setting the church on fire. He is charged with arson. The State Fire Marshal's office has launched a campaign to keep the holidays fire-free. It's called Keep the Wreath Red. They say for every death caused by a home decoration fire, it is changing a bulb on a wreath from red to white. Since Tuesday, there have already been 4 deaths. Last year, there were 15 during the holiday season.
That white light bulb represents a person. That is someone's dad, their mother, their father, their uncle. It could be your neighbor. It could be your best friend. So that's why it's so important during the holiday season that you keep fire safety in mind. Check those smoke detectors. Make sure that you're using the proper steps when you're decorating for the holidays.
There are a few fire safety tips. Check your tree's water level daily. Turn off lights and put out candles before going to bed. Replace lights with worn out cords. For more information, go to our website, WCIA.com. We have an update now. The Champaign County Sheriff's Office says a teenager who was hurt in a crash last night has now died. It happened north of St. Joseph near 2200 East and 1850 North. The sheriff says 17-year-old Nadira Edwards stopped at a stop sign, then went through the intersection. A dump truck couldn't stop in time and hit the vehicle. The 2 people in the truck weren't hurt. Edwards died this afternoon. Deputies are investigating.
Here's a follow-up with a child pornography case. A former Boy Scout troop leader in Champaign County was sentenced to 6.5 years in federal prison today. Milton Forsberg was arrested last year in October. He pleaded guilty to using a computer to receive sexually explicit pictures of minors and child pornography. The court considered testimony from 3 former Boy Scouts who claimed Forsberg molested them, although he was never charged. A man from Rantoul was sentenced to 7.5 years in prison for trafficking and possession of child pornography. 25-year-old William Armstrong was arrested in June with inappropriate and violent pictures of kids. He pleaded guilty in August.
A Danville woman was sentenced to 4 years of specialized sex offender probation for sexually abusing a student. Chelsea Robinson was a teacher at Danville High School. She admitted to having sexual relations with a 17-year-old student in her home 2 years ago, but claims she was the one taken advantage of. A woman who sued city leaders in Danville has agreed to a settlement deal. Lisa Robinson said she experienced discrimination based on her race and age. Mayor Ricky Williams Jr. and former Mayor Scott Eisenhower were both named in the suit. It claimed Robinson's race and age subjected her to harassment from officials. Last night, the city council approved a deal between her and the city. The terms were not made public.
City leaders say Mattoon's mayor died this morning from health issues. Timothy Gover became acting mayor in 2010 and was elected to the position in 2011. 2013 and 2017. He was born and raised in Mattoon and worked at EIU for more than 30 years. He served as the vice president of the Illinois Municipal League. City Administrator Kyle Gill sent a statement saying, quote, Tim Gover was a true champion of Mattoon and Coles County. He was a community-minded leader that always wanted to see people in town succeed. He was a mentor, a friend, and so much more. I can't say enough about him. His loss is hard, but we've got a good council who's committed to continuing on the path that Mayor Gover has led us to. Finance Commissioner Preston Owen has been named the Mayor Pro Tem until an acting mayor is appointed. We'll hear from him tonight at 10.
A motorcycle crash left one man paralyzed. How you could help him get back on a bike.
Also tonight, last night's game didn't end the way the Illini wanted. What Coach Underwood says he learned from that loss.
Oh, and it was nice and sunny. I got to get out tomorrow.
Friday.
Yes.
Friday's here. The weekend's here. And tomorrow's actually going to be better than the 2 days of the weekend. So,
okay. So tomorrow's the day.
Tomorrow's the day. It's going to be pretty nice out there.
Write some sick notes.
Yeah, exactly.
The healthy sick note kind.
Yeah, exactly. There may be some of that. Today actually wasn't bad, but look at that. I mean, 49? Wow. That's nice, especially when you compare it to where we started at 22 this morning. When we come back, more nice weather, lots of sunshine, and a dry forecast when we come back.